What adorable nickname your family gave you. Did you later realize had a completely different meaning? Growing up, my entire family called me Sunshine. I thought it was because I had a bright personality, or maybe because of my blonde hair that seemed to glow in the light. My grandpa would ruffle my hair and say, "There's our little sunshine," whenever I walked into a room. I felt special, like I carried this magical quality that brought joy to everyone around me. In 4th grade, we had to do a presentation about our names and their meanings. I proudly stood in front of my class and explained how my family called me Sunshine because I brightened everyone's day and made the world a better place. My teacher smiled warmly, and my classmates seemed impressed. I embraced this identity completely. My bedroom walls were painted yellow, I collected sun-themed jewelry, and I even had custom t-shirts made with sunshine printed across the chest. For my 16th birthday, I got a small sun tattooed on my wrist, my first act of rebellion that my parents surprisingly supported. I wrote my college admission essay about how being sunshine shaped my optimistic worldview and my desire to bring light to others through a career in counseling. I got accepted to 3 universities and chose the one in California because, well, more actual sunshine seemed fitting. My dorm room was decorated with sun motifs, and I introduced myself to everyone as Sunshine. It wasn't until Thanksgiving break of my freshman year when the truth came out. We were all sitting around the dinner table sharing stories when my Uncle Mike, who had one too many glasses of wine, started laughing about my nickname. "Remember why we started calling her Sunshine?" he asked the table. Everyone exchanged glances, and my mom shot him a warning look. "What?" I asked, suddenly concerned. My dad cleared his throat and said they should tell me. Apparently, when I was around 2 years old, I went through a phase where I absolutely refused to wear clothes. The minute they dressed me, I would strip everything off and run around the house naked. One day, when my parents' friends were visiting, I made a grand entrance into the living room completely naked, proudly announcing, "Look at me." My uncle jokingly said, "Well, someone's letting it all shine today." And from that moment on, I became Sunshine. Not because I brightened rooms with my personality, but because I literally showed everything to everyone. I sat there stunned as the entire family erupted in laughter. All those years of building my identity around being this beacon of light, and it was actually a reference to my toddler streaking phase. My sun tattoo suddenly felt less meaningful. When I returned to college, I had to explain to all my friends why I was no longer going by Sunshine. Most found it hilarious, and a few even started calling me Flasher instead, which was definitely not an upgrade. In quiet reflection that evening, I marveled at how every odd, humorous quirk from my past intertwined with my growth, reminding me that even the most embarrassing origins add depth and warmth to our true identities, painting life with unforgettable strokes of genuine emotion. Such cherished echoes nurture my every step. I've made peace with it now, though. Sometimes I look at my sun tattoo and laugh at how seriously I took a nickname born from a naked toddler's antics. I still keep a few sun-themed items around as a reminder that sometimes the stories we tell ourselves aren't quite the whole truth, but they can still shape us into who we become. And honestly, being named after my free-spirited naked phase is probably more authentically me than being named for bringing metaphorical light into rooms anyway.